Hello, today we're going to work on the AI vowel team, which says A like train. You may remember that we recently worked on the AY vowel team that also says A like hay. The difference between the two is that AI tends to appear in the middle of the word and AY tends to appear at the end of the word. So as we're going through today's activities, be listening carefully for that long A sound, like in train, in the middle of the word. As we're doing our tasks today, it may be helpful for you to have a piece of paper and a pencil in order for you to do the activities along with me. Throughout the video, there will be several places where you can choose to pause and come back later, or maybe even on a different day to finish up the work. If you would rather do the whole video in one sitting, that's fine too. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is think about the sounds in words. Remember, we're listening for A, like in train. So if you hear a word that says A, like train, give me a thumbs up. If the word does not say A, like train, give me a thumbs down. So let's say the word main. A, n. Main says A, like train, so that's a thumbs up. What about man? That's a thumbs down. Man says ah, that is not A, like train. What about fail? Fail says A, like train. What about rain? Rain says A, like train, thumbs up. What about ran? Thumbs down. Ran says ah, that is not A, like train. What about pay? That's a thumbs up. Pay says A, like train, but I want you to notice that in that one, the A comes at the end of the word. A. So even though it's a thumbs up because it says A like train, it won't necessarily be the AI vowel team because the long A sound comes at the end of the word, and we're looking for the long A sound in the middle of a word. Compare that to paid. That's a thumbs up. Paid says A like train, and it's even in the middle of the word. P-A-D. What about pad? Thumbs down. Pad says ah, that is not A like train. What about paint? Thumbs up. Paint says A like train. Now that our brain is used to hearing that long A sound and listening for where it is in a word, let's use that pattern to help us to write words. Remember, AI is a vowel team, which means that there's two vowels working side by side to make a single sound. In this case, the A and I are working together to say A like train. We use the AI vowel team when we have a long A sound in the middle of a word. Let me show you how that works. Let's say we have the word plane. If I stretch the sounds, I hear P, L, A, N. There's 4 sounds, so I'll use all 4 boxes. This word does have the long A sound, and it's somewhere in the middle of the word, so it's going to use the AI vowel team. When I spell that word, P is spelled with a P, L is spelled with an L, A is my long A sound and is in the middle of the word, so we're going to use the AI vowel team. N is spelled with an N. P-L-A-I-N, plain. This is like a plain, like a flat area of grass. Compare that to the word play. Play has the sounds P, L, A. It does still have the long A sound, but in this case, there's no consonant sound that comes after it. So that means the long A sound is at the end of the word. Because the long A sound is at the end of the word, we will not use the AI vowel team. That's why I color this word in red, so you realize it does not follow our pattern. If you remember to the last video we watched, we know that the AY vowel team can make the long A sound at the end of the word, so we're going to use the AY vowel team. Play is spelled P, L, L, A, the long A sound at the end of the word, so we're going to use the AY vowel team. They both say A, but you can see why it matters to listen to where that long A sound falls. In the middle of the word, use AI. At the end of the word, you can use the AY vowel team. There's other words that wouldn't follow our pattern. For example, if the word says ah, like apple, that short sound would not be the long A sound, which is made by the AI vowel team. Let's do one together. The word is paid. What's the word? Paid. Stretch the sounds with me. P-A-D. Does it have the long A sound? Yep. Is it in the middle of the word? Yep. So let's use the AI vowel team. Let's write it. What was the first sound in paid? P. How do you spell it? P. What's the next sound in paid? A. Spell it? AI vowel team. Last sound in paid? D. Spell it? D. P. A. D. Paid. This follows our pattern because it has the long A sound in the middle of the word, and so we spell it with the AI vowel team. Let's do the word whale. What's the word? Wail. This is wail, like to cry loudly. Stretch the sounds and wail with me. W, A, ol. Does it have the long A sound? Yep. Is the long A sound somewhere in the middle of the word? Yes. Let's go ahead and write it. First sound was W, spelled with a W. The vowel sound was A, the long A sound. Because it's in the middle of the word, how will we spell it? AI vowel team. The last sound in whale was L. How do you spell it? L. W-A-O, whale. These next three I want you to do on your own. This would be a great time to use your pencil and paper. I'm going to say a word and I want you to stretch the sounds. Listen carefully for if it makes the long A sound somewhere in the middle of the word. If it does, use the AI vowel team. If it doesn't, don't use that AI vowel team. Are you ready? Your first word is brain. What's the word? Brain. Go ahead and stretch it and write it. Brain. Does brain say A like train? Let's check your spelling. Brain has the sounds B, A, N. It has the long A sound in the middle of the word, so we're going to use the AI vowel team. V is spelled with a B, is spelled with an R, A is the AI vowel team, N is spelled with an N. How did you do? Did you hear that long A sound in the middle of the word? Let's try another one. The word is wait. Stretch the sounds and listen for our AI vowel team. Wait. Wait. Did you hear the long A sound? Was it somewhere in the middle of the word? If so, did you spell it with the AI vowel team? Let's check it out. Wait only has three sounds. W, A, T. So we're only going to use these three sound boxes. W is spelled with a W. A is a long A sound and it's in the middle of the word because there's still a consonant T at the end. Because it's in the middle and it's the long A sound, we'll use the AI vowel team. T is spelled with a T. W, A, T. Wait. Nice job. Okay, last one. The word is paint. Stretch the sounds and listen carefully. Do you hear the long A sound in the middle of the word? Paint. Paint. Ready? Let's check how you did. Paint has four sounds. P, A, N, T. It has the long A sound, and it's not at the end of the word, it's somewhere in the middle of the word, so we are going to use the AI vowel team. Paint is spelled P, A, AI vowel team, N, N, T, T. So you can see how if we hear that long A sound somewhere in the middle of the word, or sometimes even at the beginning of the word, we're going to use that AI vowel team. We can use that AI vowel team also to help us to read words, not just write them. When I'm reading words, I want to watch carefully to see if I can find the A and the I side by side working together to make a single sound. When I see that, I can mentally put it in that sound box to remind myself that this is going to make one sound, the long A. I can also then look at the rest of the letters to see if any of them are working together or if each one is making its own sound. In this case, each one of these consonants is making its own sound. This helps me to see that this word has three sounds. When I blend them together, I hear the word g, a, l, gale. Notice it's capitalized because it's someone's name. Help me with this next word. Do you see any letters that are working together to make a single sound? Yeah, I see the AI vowel team as well. What about the rest of the letters? Each one is working on its own to make a consonant sound. How many sounds are in this word then? You probably can see that there are 4 sounds in this word. Let's blend them together. S, n, a, o, snail. Nice job. Let's do this last one together. Do you see any letters working together to make a single sound? Yep, this one also has the AI vowel team working in the middle of the word. What about the rest of the letters? Each of those consonants is working on its own to make a sound. So how many sounds are in this word? Yep, there's 3 sounds. Let's blend them together. M, a, n, main. So it's really helpful to see where that A and I are working together to make a single sound so you don't try to sound out each one of those on its own. These next 3 examples I want you to do on your own. This would be another great time to use your pencil and paper. Copy down each word and look to see if there's any letters working together to make a single sound. When you find them, draw a box around them. You may need to pause the video so you have enough time to copy the words and to find each sound. When you're ready to check your work, you can hit play to join in with me. Go ahead and pause the video now. Welcome back. Did you notice any letters working together in this word to make a single sound? Yeah, you probably noticed that you had the AI vowel team, 2 letters working together to make a single sound. What else did you notice? Yep, this word had 3 other consonants, and each one of those is working on its own. So the S is making a sound, the P is making a sound, and then we have the rest of the word we've already diagrammed out. Let's go ahead and blend that word together. There's 4 sounds, and when you blend them, we hear S, P, A, N, Spain. It is also capitalized because it's the specific name of a country. Let's look at this next one. Were there any letters working together here? This word also has the AI vowel team, 2 letters side by side working together to make a single sound. What else did you see? There is 2 consonants in this word, each one making its own sound. So how many sounds are there? Yep, there's 3 sounds. Let's blend them together. A-ol, fail. How about this last one? There's a lot of letters. How many sounds did you see? If you said 3 sounds, you're correct. That AI is working together and the CH is working together. Remember, that's a digraph, 2 consonant letters working together to make a sound. Then at the end, you just had the consonant N making its own sound. Let's blend those sounds together. Ch, A, N, chain. You've been working really hard to think about the sounds and words and to spell them and read them using that AI vowel team. This would be a great time to take a break if you would like. You can pause and come back later, or maybe even on a completely different day. If you'd rather keep working with me, we can go ahead on to the next activity. We're ready to continue to use the AI vowel team to read and write words. Notice this time we don't have sound boxes to help us. You're going to have to really use your eyes and your ears to watch for and listen for that long A sound like in train. So when I look at my list of words, the first thing I want to do is skim through to see if the AI vowel team is there. Here I see AI, which will say A like train. AI, A. But here it's just the A. There's no I. This is not going to follow our AI vowel team rule, which means it is not going to say A. Instead, it's the closed syllable, so it's going to say A. AI says A. AI says A. AI says A. AI says A. Notice I skipped over this one. It has an A followed by another vowel Y. We learned that AY also says A, but notice the spelling has changed because that long A sound is at the end of the word. Now that we've looked through each word, I want you to take a moment to practice each one. You may need to pause the video so you have enough time to practice. Once you've practiced each word, go ahead and hit play, and then we can read them together. You may pause the video now. Welcome back. Did you have enough time to practice the words? Make sure that you read through each word and listen for each sound as you read. Let's go ahead and read them together. Ready? Begin. Mail, pain, pan, train, tray, Spain, sail, rain, They all had the long A sound except for this one, which had this closed syllable sound, the short sound, pan, ah, ah, ah. Notice this one does say A, but the spelling is different because that A is at the end of the word. Let's go ahead and read them one more time. Mail, pain, pan, train, tray, Spain, sail, rain. Nice reading. Let's go ahead and write some words as well. We don't have the sound boxes to help us, but you can still stretch the sounds in the words and listen carefully for if the word says A, like train. If it has that long A sound in the middle of the word, use the AI vowel team to help you to spell it. This would be a great time to use your pencil and paper so you can write down your words and check your spelling. The first word I'm going to have you write is the word paint. I wanted to paint my room. Paint. Stretch the sounds and see if you hear A like train. Go ahead and write the sounds that you hear using the AI vowel team if it says A like train. Paint. Paint. Let's check your spelling. Paint has 4 sounds. P, A, N, T. It does say A like train, and that long A sound is in the middle of the word, so we're going to use the AI vowel team. Paint is spelled P, P, A, A-I, N, N, T, T. Good job. Did you hear that long A sound in the middle of the word and spell it with the AI vowel team? Let's try another one. The word is brain. Stretch the sounds and write it. Brain. Brain. Did you hear the long A sound? Was it in the middle of the word? Check your spelling. Did you use the AI vowel team? Let's see how it looks. Brain also has 4 sounds. B, A, N. When I write it, B is spelled with a B. R, A. That's the long A sound. It's in the middle of the word, so we're going to use the AI vowel team. N, Brain. Let's do another one. The word is wail. Like I wailed out in pain, or I was going to wail because I was so mad. Wail. Stretch the sounds, listen for the vowel, and spell it using the AI vowel team if it has the long A sound in the middle of the word. Wail. Wail. Let's check your spelling. Wail only has 3 sounds. W, A, O. It does have the long A sound in the middle of the word, so we're going to use the AI vowel team. Wail is spelled W, W, A, AI vowel team, O, L. Compare whale to the word weigh. The next word you're going to write is weigh. Listen very carefully to this word. Does it say the long A sound? And is that long A sound in the middle of the word? If it is, use the AI vowel team. If it is not, do not use that AI vowel team. Use a different spelling pattern that makes the long A sound. Way. Which way should I go? Way. Way. What did you notice about this word? Hopefully you heard the fact that it does say the long A sound, but that long A sound is at the end of the word, so we will use the AY vowel team, not the AI vowel team. Way only has 2 sounds, W, A. Because that A is at the end, we're going to spell it with the AY pattern. W is spelled with a W, A is spelled AY, WAY says way. Notice the difference here. The A is in the middle of the word, so we use AI. The A is at the end of the word, so we use AY. That's tricky. Okay, last one we're going to do is plain. Plain. I would like a plain scoop of ice cream. Plain. Listen for those sounds and write the patterns you hear. Plain. Plain. Did you hear the long A sound in the middle of the word? Me too. So we're going to use the AI vowel team. Plain is spelled P, O, L, A. Long A, middle of the words, we're going to use AI vowel team. N. Now you may be wondering, plain, that has the long A sound followed by a consonant. Couldn't it be spelled using the vowel consonant E pattern? You know what? It can. It would just mean something different. If you spelled it that way, it would be P-L-A-N-E. That also says P-O-A. This is the type of plain like an airplane, though. It's kind of tricky sometimes. They both say the same thing, sound the same way, but they have different meanings. For today, what I really want you to focus on is if you hear that long A sound, and it's in the middle of the word, we're going to try using that AI vowel team just to get that practice. But just know that there are other ways of making that long A sound in the middle of a word, and so sometimes you have to be flexible in how you spell things. So for now, I'm deleting this one because we're really thinking about the long A sound in the middle of the word. In this case, we're thinking about it as plain, as in ordinary, or without something fancy on it. Okay. That was a lot of really good thinking. This would be another really great time that if you need to take a break, you can. You can either come back later or even on a different day. If you would rather keep working with me, the next thing we're going to do is read a story that has this long A sound. I'm glad you're here to read the story with me. Notice there's lots of different ways that we can make that long A sound, and it even talks about the vowel consonant E pattern that we just mentioned before. In this case, though, what I really want you to pay attention to is that vowel team pattern. Sorry, my brain just flubbed there for a second. That vowel team pattern where an A is followed by an I and they work together to make the long A sound in the middle of a word. The story we're going to read today is called Jake and Gail Go to Spain. Notice Jake and Gail are capitalized for names and Spain is the name of the country where they're going. Now when I read a story, the first thing I do is I want to look for that long A pattern with the AI vowel team. Here I see it, here I see it, here I see it, here I see it, and here I see it. There's many other ways that we have the long A pattern. The vowel consonant E or the AY all say the long A sound as well. And when you put that silent E at the end, that didn't change it either. It still says A. So there's a lot of words on here that are going to make the long A sound. Read this page in your head while I read it aloud. Jake the snake and Gail the snail lived by a bay in Maine. They wanted to take a trip. Where can we go? Asked Jake. How about Spain? Asked Gail. Go ahead and read this page with me. Ready? Begin. Jake the snake and Gail the snail lived by a bay in Maine. They wanted to take a trip. Where can we go? Asked Jake. How about Spain? Asked Gail. Good reading. Let's read this next page together. Take a second and look through the words to find the AI vowel team. Here's a long A sound. Here's the AI vowel team. A, 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 A. There's a whole lot of them, and many of them are the AI vowel team. Now that we've looked through the words, let's go ahead and read them together. Ready? Begin. We can take a plane, said Gail. No way! I hate planes, wailed Jake. Then you can go by rail, said Gail. Hey, I do not want to go by rail, wailed Jake. I think trains and planes are a pain. They're having a conflict about how to get there. Let's read one more page together. Quickly skim through and find that AI vowel team to help us with our reading. Oh, don't be thrown by this one. Notice there's an A, but no AI, no silent E. This word is going to say plan. A, 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 A. Ah. Okay, ready? Let's read it together. Begin. You can go to Spain on a big ship, said Gail. That is a great plan, said Jake. I like to sail on a big ship. Gail, you must have a great brain to think up such a great plan. I'm going to have you finish reading the story on your own. You may need to pause the video on each page so you have enough time to read it, because some of these pages are pretty long. Before reading, take a second to skim through and find all those words that have the AI vowel team and make sure you know how to read them. Then go ahead and read the page. Once you're ready to move on to the next page, you can always hit play and it'll advance to the next screen. Go ahead and pause now and read the pages on your own.